Mr. Resident Council President, and today I'm representing the Community Involvement Program that comprises of various agencies, which many were unable to be here. I am here to invite you, Mayor, and the City Council and the citizens of Stockton to our Educate Towards Violence program. I have a flyer, and it's called Strengthening Our Multicultural Families in a Diverse Community. It's going to be March the 10th, 2012, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Dorothy Jones, Cubs Center Gymnasium, 24th Fair Street, Stockton, California. The goal is for this multicultural event is to educate our community about the violence that is taking place. We're looking for community leaders, parents, grandparents, guardians, and all who are concerned with the violence that plagues our neighborhood to participate. We have a lot of participating agencies. One is San Francisco Resident Council, San Joaquin County Behavioral Health Services, Mediation Center, and Peacekeeper. And then also we're going to have a multicultural lunch and refreshments will be provided, and raffles and prizes. So I would like to leave this flyers to you guys, and then also my sponsor letters.
Thank you, Mr. Allen.
Thank you.
I want to start off by saying that we know you're in a tough position. In this community, sometimes when you reach out and stick your neck out, there's people, many people, waiting to take swipes at it and cut it off. But nobody forced you to run for office. And now the burden of leadership rests with you. In the corporate world, if a company faces bankruptcy, the leaders are fired. In a small business arena, if the company faces bankruptcy, the owner loses virtually everything, and so he's basically fired. But here in Stockton, our leaders are basically seeking what I consider a contract extension, also known as re-election. Although I agree with the city manager that Stockton has made a series of bad decisions over the years that have brought us to this point, I also believe that the warning signs and signals were there, and that members of the council chose to hide them for as long as possible. I feel strongly that everyone on the council should start by refusing their monthly stipend until the city can present a balanced budget and we are no longer facing financial turmoil. In addition, I challenge the members on the city council who are running for re-election and other offices to consider donating some of your campaign money back to the city. By my records, you have collectively already raised over $200,000. And with some of that money, you could keep swimming pools open, save Silver Lake, maintain some of your parks, and even pay for your Marshall Plan. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Silva.
Hi there.
Hi there.
My name is Doug Leonard, and I've been a resident of Stockton for 7 years now, originally from the Bay Area, San Francisco. Good evening, esteemed Mayor, Vice Mayor, and esteemed council members. I am the founder and chairman of a company called Mastermind, and I'll be bringing 3,000 people next Monday to an event. I've just secured a 5-year exclusive contract with GameStop, which is one of your Fortune 500 companies here in town. I've also secured another contract with the Port City Pirates, which is one of your semi-pro basketball teams. I do management consulting, and this is not as big a problem that it can't be fixed. We have a product here, we have a way. I mean, I'm bringing 3,000 people, and that's revenue and commerce. I do that on a consistent basis. We have the resources here. We can turn this into another Silicon Valley. I'm the guy who white papered a company you guys know as Esurance. I was spending $600 or $700 million every 3 months. So we can get this money here. I mean, out of nowhere, I'm the guy that's bringing 3,000 people next Monday to an event. And I can do it consistent. Let's make money. I mean, you guys need to take advantage of your resources. I mean, I've just positioned myself to be able to address. I have unique knowledge on the inner workings of the arena. I worked for them for over 3 years as audio video. So I understand why IFG didn't work. I understand why SMG isn't going to work. I offer my services as a unique perspective on why these situations aren't working and how they can be resolved. And it's proved I waited long enough to secure 2 major contracts here in town and to bring 3,000 people with revenue on a consistent basis using my patented prototype, which I'll be broadcasting free advertising to all the businesses. Let me make you some money. Let me show you what Mastermind does. 3 million people are going to know what you guys are doing here in the valley. Let me put some bread on the table, food in the pockets, and then we can start talking about how we can resolve some of these issues. My name is Doug Leonard. I'm with Mastermind. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Leonard. We look forward to your help.
I'm the president of the San Joaquin County Taxpayers Association. First of all, I want to thank each one of you for the tough job that you have. If the Stockton City Council moves forward into bankruptcy, it will be the most consequential decision made in decades. Consider the cost of legal fees, years of litigation, uncertainty, and the hit to the city's reputation that will surely damage businesses and families for years. There has to be a better way. Vallejo's case underscores that the real point of a municipal Chapter 9 bankruptcy isn't to let a debtor walk away, but rather to force a negotiation between debtors and creditors. Sections 903 and 904 of the Bankruptcy Code place limitations on the power of the court, and virtually all management decisions can be made whether or not the city files bankruptcy documents. Unless city leaders can show the citizens a huge payoff.
My name is Karen Griggs. I've lived in Stockton for 40 years. I've lived in the same house off the Miracle Mile for 20. I have never seen Stockton like this before. And I'm nervous, I'm sorry. When I went on the line today to the city manager, to the city website, there is no financial records on the website at this point. I don't know why. I don't think that any of this happened recently. I mean, everybody's been saying for a long time, how can they afford to do this? And it was, everything's okay, everything's okay. Now you want us to trust you in this? I mean, we trusted you when you said that you were going to let Mr. Ewing retire, and then you hired him back the next morning. I mean, your trust factor has pretty much evaporated over a lot of things, and so now how do we trust you about the books? I mean, we read in the paper where Mr. Diaz says $15 million suddenly went vacant this year, and money was in the wrong accounts. I don't understand why there's not a full investigation and there's transparent accountability for those funds before we start talking about bankruptcy or anything else, unless we know what happened to the money and where it went and why there is the problem. I don't understand how we're supposed to trust you to fix it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Briggs.
Good evening. Again, I'm here as a concerned citizen and business owner. The fact of bankruptcy, I think of accountability. And as a business owner, when my business slows down, I never cut my employees' wages like you have the police department to punish them when they're the front line taking care of us. I take that cut myself. And I wonder if the willingness, if you guys are there because of your passion, or is there an interest other than, financial driven, or is it a political career that you want to better in the future, or what the deal is? But I don't feel as if anymore that there's anybody up there that cares about us. And we come here, we speak, and because of me speaking here, I went and touched homeless people and see the conditions they live in. If I were you guys, I'd be the ones reminding us of our responsibility as humans and Stocktonians to do a better job of taking care of each other. This bankruptcy thing is a farce. And I think if it goes through, it's just going to be a collapse. Boom. And there should be accountability for everybody sitting behind the bench up there, because you can't keep pointing fingers. At some point, the buck's got to stop. So that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Eager.
Good evening, City Council. As a community member, it is unfair for somebody to make $200,000 plus a year, while others, such as me and my wife, sit here homeless on the rough, cold nights of Stockton. My wife has overcome not one, but 2 types of cancer, and for us, people to die on the streets, some extremely sick, some hungry, some mentally ill. All of us are homeless people, sit here day by day, night by night, wondering and thinking, where will we go next? The city of Stockton needs to open their eyes and realize what is happening to our community. You don't know how bad it is until you have experienced the life of a homeless person. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Rose.
When talking about the Civil Rights Action and Refugee Foundation, who has become homeless for almost 10 years, a father of Stockton City, San Joaquin County, until this very minute. Crime, criminal, violation, conspiracy, destroying lives, family, socio-economic security, the problem. So, how can you are not bankrupt when you have a multi-hundred group home shelter like a Mockman slot, and then multi-hundred thousand victims like me, upcoming Rivera. So, bankruptcy is a must society, all of you, especially people who get funding for the program and job, have the responsibility. You have a share of shame and blame because you join those criminal elected appointed officials to get your own money. I want to share something with you guys, but there's no more time. Problem I raised throughout the past almost 30 years about the outcomes we are suffering now. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Personal selfishness, your problem. So, New Gillett must be the president of 2012. I join him and support him. I make contribution for New Gillett to be the president. And vote for him, not make